Hello, hope you're doing fine. Wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasulullahi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. I bear witness that none is worshipped in the righteousness of being worshipped except Allah Tabarak subhanahu wa ta'ala alone, and that whomsoever that Allah guides none shall misguide, and whomsoever that Allah misguides none shall guide. So here we are today. It's really been a while ever since I showed up live. Subhanallah. Yes, this is Facebook, it's YouTube, and this is Instagram. So I just wanted to hit three birds with one stone. May Allah accept Ya Rabbi. And what do I have today? This is the Ramadan preparations. Of course, my name is Ashura Motale, as always. So how have you been doing, my dear ones? Hope everything is okay your way. Hope you are doing fine. May Allah put barak in everything that comes out of me so that it benefits whoever is watching this right now. And please do not hesitate to share the video to all your people. Okay, Instagram. Oh, sorry about this. Subhanallah. I had put my other gadget in in flight mode. No wonder it's subhanallah. It wasn't getting started and I just forgot about that. Otherwise, yes, here we are. Okay, that was Instagram. Anyways, let's get started. Just like we all know that Ramadan is around the corner, and yes, as Muslims as we are obliged. Sorry about those are all notifications from the messages because that other gadget has been in the flight mode. So we can't do anything about it anyway. So let's just get going on with our topic. Yes, this is Ramadan preparations. I'm just gonna, point out like 5 things that must be done before Ramadan, as in preparing ourselves for Ramadan. Just like we all know, as Muslims as we are, yes, we are entitled to fast. Yes, that is if you are in position to. Please do not cheat yourself. Remember, Allah does not need us, but we need Allah. And fasting is one of the 5 pillars of Islam, meaning we are obliged to fast. Unlike for those categories that were exempted from fasting. But if you are in position to fast, please don't cheat yourself. Remember, you can cheat the world, you can cheat everyone else. I mean, you can lie to everyone else, but you can never lie to Allah. He knows exactly your situation, whether you can fast or not. And remember, we are not fasting for the worldly show off. We are not fasting for to show off for the worldly benefits, but rather we are fasting to gain Allah's blessings and for the hereafter. That is adding on to our scale. So my number ones, yes, I reckon you and I reckon master of to not miss out fasting without any valid reason. So here we are. We're actually looking at our bucket list of Ramadan, like what should we do, things that we should do, how to prepare ourselves for Ramadan. That is what we're looking at today, especially that Ramadan is just around the corner. May Allah enable me to be showing up whenever, subhanallah, I will be. May Allah accept so that I can be showing up whenever, wherever. Yes, during Ramadan, to just point out a few this and that. There's so many things that we should be reminding ourselves about Islam. I usually tell people that it's not that we do not know these things. We actually know these things, but Iman is like a seed that you have to keep watering so that it doesn't dry out. We have to keep on checking our seed. That is the Iman. And how can we keep watering our Iman to keep it alive? This is with the reminders. We all know these things, subhanallah. Yes, we all know these things. Guys, I've told you I'm live on 3 platforms. So Instagram, I'm actually not looking into your camera. YouTube, I'm not looking into your camera, but I'm looking straight in the camera of Facebook. So please bear with me. All we need is to learn, and this is subhanallah, may Allah put barak in everything that comes out of me so that it benefits whoever is watching this right now. Please don't hesitate to share these videos because that is partly sadaqatul jariyah. So my dear ones, I just wanted to hit three birds with one stone because I actually can't get time to be live on Instagram itself and then YouTube. Bushira, Musigaleyo. I can't get time to to be live separately. Yeah, I'm just trying to spend a fixed time so that I can be showing up. May Allah enable me as well to be showing up on TikTok as well. Allahumma ameen, because I have some audience there as well waiting for me. So without subdue, let's just get to our topic. And these are the 5 things that must be done. May Allah enable us to be doing them. Yes, to be doing them without any fail. We are looking at the bucket list of Ramadan. What should we do? How should we prepare ourselves spiritually, physically, emotionally, mentally? We have to be present. Remember, Ramadan comes once in a year. This is 1 month in a year. If you miss it out, you're not gonna catch up on it till the next month. I'm sorry, the next year. So my dear ones, let's endeavor to be alert. Let's endeavor to be sober. Let's be alive. Let's be present, because this is all we've got. Who knows? Perhaps we might not live to see or witness the next Ramadan. So here we are. This is what to do list. Preparing ourselves. My dear ones, please endeavor to bring the intention. Don't be just 50-50. Oh, I'm not so sure whether I'll fast. I'm not, without any reasons. I told you, subhanAllah. Unless that you fall into the categories that were exempted from fasting, there are no reasons as to why you should not fast. Allah does not need us, but we need Allah. So this is for us. This is rejuvenating us. This is for us, So if you miss it out, you are cheating none other than yourself. So for starters, let us write down the du'as. Write down all those du'as that you will need. SubhanAllah, trust me, you might feel like, oh, I remember the du'as, I know what I need, what I want, but trust me, we might get that excited when we get into the Ramadan and you might skip out some things. You might skip out those important things. Remember, you have to pray for yourself, you have to pray for your family, you have to pray for your people. You have to pray for the Ummah. There's so many things about us with us that we need to pray. Sometimes we need the children, sometimes the jobs, the single sisters. Please do not become lazy. This is the time. Remember, it's in Ramadan that Laylatul Qadr appears, that night of decree. My dear ones, please endeavor to write all those. Please bring the right intentions. I told you, you have to be present in Ramadan. It is now, subhanAllah, or next year. And you have no guarantee that you will live till next year. So please make it up to yourself to do the needful. This is your time and it's just around the corner. How have you prepared yourself spiritually, emotionally, mentally, physically? Are you ready for Ramadan? You better be, because if you are not ready for Ramadan, no one else is going to be ready for you. This is in for you and none other than for you. So my dear ones, please, let's endeavor to, this is the bucket list of Ramadan. It's just around the corner. Don't wait for, when you'll be like, oh, Spana, trust me. As humans, we are so good at forgetting. Just grab that book and write all the to-do list in Ramadan. What to pray for, all those du'as, subhanAllah. And yes, may Allah accept your Rabbi so that I'll be showing up. It doesn't really matter how long I'll be alive. It could even be just 20 minutes. It could even be just 30 minutes. Whatever the case it might be, it's just all about delivering the message. And may Allah accept your Rabbi. It's all about the quality. It's not about quantity. We don't have time to spending all those hours talking and talking. It's all about you learning. No matter how little it might be, trust me, all we need is quality. All we need is quality. Instagram, yes, and YouTube. I'm sorry I'm not looking at you straight, but I just told you guys I am live on 3 platforms and I am my eyes are straight on Facebook. and hope you will understand. It's just that I just want to hit three birds with one stone, because trust me, there can't be time to be separating and having showing up on different platforms. There's no time. I just want to have this delivered just at once on 3 platforms. May Allah accept it. I've been also enable me show up on TikTok as well. So we are done with number 1 thing that we must do before Ramadan. Let's prepare ourselves, guys. We have to be present physically, emotionally, mentally. Yes, this is Ramadan. It comes once in a year. Unless that you have a guarantee that you will live to see or witness the next Ramadan, the next year's Ramadan. But trust me, as humans as we are, we do not have guarantee, because trust me, Malaikatul Maut knocks on our doors without warning. So my dear ones, when Ramadan comes, indulge in all your efforts, with all your might. Do all you can, subhanallah. And don't forget to pray to Allah to accept your ibadats. Because indeed, Allah is the As-Sami'u, the hearer and the acceptor of du'as, the answer of du'as. So another one is plan your Quran journey. How far have you gone with the Quran? SubhanAllah. You know what? We should always endeavor to be having friends or befriend people that love the Deen, people that love Allah, people that put Allah first, people that, SubhanAllah, that are so yearning to serve Allah, to get indulging into those ibadats. Because I have a friend, and she sent me a message, and she was like, Ashura, she's super excited. We're in Ramadan Ashura right now. Yes, that was a Quran reading in her background, and she was like, Ashura, I want to get embarking on my Quran, and I want to get subhanallah every day in Ramadan. And I was like, mashallah, that is so cute. Guess what? I just thought, you know what? That's so motivating. You just got me thinking about the Quran, especially that we are going in Ramadan. So my dear ones, what are you going to be doing in Ramadan? Remember, come on, as much as you might be you're so in love with gossiping and backbiting and looking for the news and all that, what happened when in here. This is Ramadan. Can you please sacrifice yourself and pull yourself all together and just be in one piece? How far have you gone with your Quran? How far have you gone with the Quran? Remember, it's the quality, not quantity. You might just make it up to yourself that, you know what? I'll be reading 2 pages with translations, reading and pondering. Sorry about that. I'll get to whoever was calling later on. Yes, I'll get. It's all up to you. How can you do it? Is it about subhanallah? Sorry about this thing just picking up. But I'm live on Facebook, please. I'm gonna call you. Sorry about that. Okay, resume. Okay, we just resumed. Yeah, that was the big man. So guys, I wouldn't keep putting him off. It's just a matter of just telling him I'm live. I'm gonna call you back, and so he understands. Sorry about that inconvenience. Otherwise, let's just get back to our point number 2. I was saying plan for your Quran journey. How far have you gone? Are you a Hafiz? If you are, mashallah, mashallah. I do have respect for Hafiz. For Hafizas and Hafizs. I really do have respect for you guys, because that's really subhanallah. May Allah grant it to us as well. Then, are you going to do muraja? If you are not a Hafiz or a Hafiz, how have you prepared yourself to at least put in that effort as far as Quran is concerned? That is for you guys. Make it up to yourself to at least read some maybe pages. I don't know how many you can pledge to be reading every day. And then please Do not forget to also go onto the translation bit of it, because remember, it's all about reading, then know what the verses, call for or stand for, or what they mean, and then ponder on the verses. Act upon what the verses are saying. The more you read the translation bit of it, there's a way I just realized I get so touched whenever I know the meaning of what I am reading. There are those verses that just sit in your heart and you're just like, Subhanallah, Ya Allah, you are talking to me, Ya Allah. Allahu Akbar, Subhanallah, Ya Allah, you are this great. Because indeed Allah is the greatest. But you will never know, you will never get touched by the Quran and its meaning and what it stands for. And you never ponder if you do not know the meaning of the Arabic readings. So endeavor to be getting the translated bit of the Quran, so that I told you, Allah wants quality and He wants consistency. Just pledge to yourself, like, you know what? I'll read a page every day. I'll read 3 pages. I'll go through 5 pages with the translation. Please don't skip out the translation bit of it also. Please make it up to yourself to always be getting the translated Qurans in whichever language that you understand best. This will enable you to have the Quran sit in your heart, to have the Quran concentrate in your heart, to make you ponder, to have you think about different things, subhanAllah, and how great Allah is, and how loving, how merciful, how Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, how, subhanAllah, this is all in the Quran, what Allah wants us to do. So my dear ones, that is our bucket list number 2. Bucket list point number 3 is schedule your acts of worship. It's Ramadan. How do you feel that Allah has blessed you to be, Ya Allah, please grant us the ability to witness this year's Ramadan as well. Amen. Because not so many people, as I'm speaking right now, we can't guarantee that we are going to get there, that we are going to make it into Ramadan. I told you, Malaikatul Maut never knocks. You can never know. SubhanAllah. Because next week, today, next Saturday, we shall be in Ramadan. But who knows? You have no guarantee that you're going to make it. That we are going to make it. But here we are. May Allah grant us. We are praying, Allahumma barigina Ramadan. Ya Allah, please grant us the ability to witness Ramadan. Amen. So here we are. Just paint a picture that you're in Ramadan. Have you scheduled your ibadats? How are you going to do them? How are you going to do your acts of worship? When I talk about the acts of worship, we have lots of them. And remember, we have to maximize. If you've been doing like 2 within this, please, can you add on that list? It's Ramadan. Let's do whatever we do with our might, with all the passion, with all the love. Let's maximize our deeds. Is Tarawih on your list? Are you going to miss out on Tahajjud and Witr? Are you prepared to keep awake on the night of the decree, Laylatul Qadr? What are you going to be doing? The daily adhikaris, maximize them. Increase in the acts of worship. Ramadan is right around the corner. Please list down your what to do, things that you must not miss out in Ramadan. The sunnahs, please increase the sunnahs. Visiting the sick. You can make it up yourself that you'll be cleaning that mosque. Yes, it's Ramadan. Please, wherever you see something that hooks you, rewards of Allah, that's something that go in for it wholeheartedly and with the full energy. Be present. Do it with all the love, with all the might. Okay? So may Allah grant us the ability to schedule our acts of worship. That is point number 3. Point number 4, I told you guys we're not going to take long, because I don't want to be speaking so much here. We don't have to spend lots of time here speaking and speaking and speaking. It's all about delivering quality, and may Allah put barakah so that you can be mastering these things, so that you can be subhanallah, having them by the tip of your heads. I encourage people writing, because writing enables you to always refer to what you wrote for reminders, and then you can be teaching it to others as well. Okay, that is equally sadaqatul jariyah. That is how we can be able to spread the message as far as we can. So another one is fixing our intentions. Fixing our intentions. Please, as humans as we are, only Allah knows what lies in our hearts. You might be doing whatever that you're doing for the sake of show off, but as Muslims as we are, let's endeavor to be doing whatever we are doing for the sake of Allah. Fix your intention, because if you do whatever you're doing for the sake of show off, trust me, so what's the point? You are losing both in the here and in the hereafter, because you're not gaining any blessings. And as humans as we are, people never appreciate, people are never impressed enough, you know. So let's endeavor to be doing whatever that we are doing for the sake of Allah. Let's endeavor to be doing whatever that we are doing to impress Allah. Please fix your intentions. We are looking at the 5 things to do before Ramadan. This is our bucket list, and this is point number 4. Fix your intentions. As you step in Ramadan, I told you guys, let's endeavor to be praying, Allahumma barigina Ramadan, because we have no guarantee we're going to make it to Ramadan. May Allah grant us the ability to witness this year's Ramadan as well. And now here you are in Ramadan. Ya Allah, please grant us the right intentions. Pray about that. Do not just fast or do whatever you're doing in Ramadan for just show off, for just the worldly praises. You are just going to be, I don't know, piling up feathers. You know how much feathers you might pile up in a sack, and then all of a sudden you have to weigh and there's absolutely nothing. Feathers. That is exactly what you'll be doing. Lots of acts of worship, ibadats, but the mere fact that your intention is wrong, the mere fact that you have this show off, and I want to be seen, I want to be praised, I want to be taken for this by the world, by the people, trust me, you are absolutely doing nothing. You are cheating yourself, because trust me, all the energy that you indulge in, and all of a sudden, at the end, you gain nothing, and absolutely nothing at all. So may Allah grant us the ability. Please avoid gossiping, backbiting. Try to control yourself. No matter how much anger, tantrums you have, please switch on the anger management. You have to manage yourself, control yourself. Please try to be kind to the creations, Allah's creations, wherever, animals, trees, your fellow people, neighbors, your family, your children, your spouses. Please. And right after Ramadan, please, it's not that when Ramadan is done, let me switch back to my old self. Ramadan is here to help us improve and become the better versions of ourselves. And Allah wants us to continue being the best of us even after Ramadan. So my dear ones, too bad to be true, some people are just like, oh, let me just wait for Ramadan, and then they can't wait to be the old self. Too bad to be true. That is, subhanallah, that is too bad to be true. So my dear ones, please endeavor to try your level best to carry on the new person that you've been in Ramadan to the next month right after Ramadan. I mean, the next month, the next days after Ramadan, because that is who Allah wants you to be. So my dear ones, let's forgive. Forgiveness. Please make it up to yourself to enter Ramadan without having a grudge on anyone. Without thinking of, some people have the tendency of being like, you know what, we are getting in Ramadan, and we will pick it up from there right after Ramadan. Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. Yeah, some people have that tendency, and they're like, you know what, too bad to be true, Ramadan is here. Okay, let me just pause my grudge and whatever that they've been having against someone else. And they even would tell them, we will meet up and we will pick it up from there right after Ramadan. Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. Please, you are not going to be that person. Promise yourself you are going to get in Ramadan having forgiven people. As humans as we are, we also piss off other people. We also disappoint other people. We also, trust me, disappoint other people. We can never be perfect. No human is perfect. Perfection is only for Allah. As humans as we are fallible. Infallibleness is only for Allah. So trust me, as much as you might be so pissed off or upset or angry or so disappointed in someone, you think like they broke your heart or they did whatever that despicable thing. You know, people are so good at disappointing, people are so good at annoying. But when I said people are so good at annoying, that means you are among the people, because you're a human being as well. We are human beings as well. Personally, we are also annoying other people. And just paint a picture that whoever that we annoyed never forgave us. And if you want to be forgiven by Allah, you have to be in position to forgive other people. Forgiving and forgetting is something different. You can forgive someone, but you might not be able to forget what they did to you. And that's not a crime. Not being able to forget, that makes you being cautious of not falling into the same mistakes that you went through with that person. But then in your heart, you forgive them. It's off your chest. That is what we need. So please promise yourself you won't get in Ramadan with any grudge with anyone. That's how you're going to fast your fast your Ramadan so peacefully, so calmly, so present, because we want to be present in Ramadan without missing out a point. Please let us endeavor and promise ourselves that we are going to practice. Bushira, get here. So please, let's promise ourselves that we are going. Sorry about that. They keep opening the door gate and it keeps banging, and that's, distracting me. Sorry about that. So let's promise ourselves we are going to be the most patient people. Allah loves patience. Allah loves patience. Please, let's practice patience on our fellow humans, because trust me, hadn't people been patient with us, there's so many things that we do and they're so disgusting in our language, in our language, and we don't even know. As humans as we are, you might not know. And above it all, hadn't Allah been patient with us, where would we be? As humans as we are, we keep faulting, we keep doing things so sluggishly, we keep this, we are so on and off in our life, but Allah is so patient with us. That's why we are still who we are. That's why we are still in position to be practicing. Because hadn't Allah been the most patient, we would be no more. So my dear ones, please, it's Ramadan. I told you guys, we are getting in the grand month. Let's promise ourselves. Let's get ourselves ready. Let us get ourselves set without any fail. Let's prepare ourselves mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. May Allah grant us all. So last but not least, endeavor to follow inspirational content that connects you to Allah. Please, we have the smartphones, and you all know what we do with the smartphones. You know what you do with your smartphone and how much you keep scrolling and scrolling. And inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. How people do not want to listen to any Quran whenever they find it's just like anything got to do with Allah says this, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Ya Allah, please grant us the ability to at least take seconds, to at least take minutes, to at least take hours listening, watching the beneficial knowledge, the inspirational content. And as much as you are following the inspirational content, are you searching for the inspirational content? Or are you rather getting yourself involved in useless and meaningless information or knowledge that's not beneficial, knowledge that's not going to add on to you? Things that are just worldly. That when someone gets to you and just like, what did you learn this today? What did you go through? What did you scroll? You can't even tell them what it was. But you were rather laughing and smiling and enjoying. And what did it add onto you? What did it add onto your akhirah? Remember, we are living this dunya so temporarily. We can never know when we are living. So let's utilize the little time we have here. Let's utilize, let's not miss out any minutes, any hours, any days, any months. Whilst we are here. You can just get yourself and just like, you know what, let me follow so and so. In Ramadan, they have this and that. There's so many things. Islam is so wide. And guess what? This information, this knowledge, this message is all there. Just type in what you want to. Something that you're so inquisitive, something that you want to learn, something that you are curious about. It's all there. So there are no exceptions. We have all the smartphones, alhamdulillah, but please let's use them accordingly. Let's use them in a manner, in a way that they will not testify against us. There's so many people out there who would wish to be having your smartphone, but they can't access it. And here you are blessed by Allah. It's not your knowledge that you have a smartphone. It's not your knowledge that you can put a data to do whatever that you are doing and scrolling and searching for those useless messages. But rather, it's Allah's ability that He enabled you to have it and has enabled you to be having the data, to be even watching this video, this live right now. So my dear ones, yes, I told you, I don't want to be spending lots of time talking. It's all about quality and not rather quantity. May Allah put barak in everything that comes out of this, that it benefits whoever's watching this right now and whoever will watch this later on. Please, when you land on videos like this, on subhanallah, messages like this, please endeavor to spread them. Because you might never know who it might land on that needs it most. And that is equally sadaqatul jariyah. Imagine that someone will write this bucket list, Ramadan bucket list, things to do, that to-do list in Ramadan, and imagine that they are going to act upon them. You having been away through that, they got it. That is, you shared this and someone else accessed it. Allahu Akbar. Imagine the blessings you're going to be getting. Trust me, that is how Allah is rewarding. The other person will get their rewards for practicing what they learned from what you shared. You're going to get the rewards as well, and I will get the rewards as well without anyone else being subtracted from their rewards. I do love you all for the sake of Allah. May Allah enable me be showing up. I just want to be showing up like every day, especially when I will be home, because in Ramadan I'm planning to be traveling here and there. But anytime I'll be home, may Allah accept and enable me be showing up, like, you know, like every day. It doesn't matter. I told you guys I might be showing up for only 20 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour. Who knows? It's all about delivering the message and its quality. It doesn't matter how long I might be showing up live, but it's all about the quality. I do love you all, guys, for the sake of Allah. Where I am, this is Uganda, my home country, and it's let me see, let me just check the time. It's actually it's Maghrib time, so I better get myself there to pray Maghrib. I do love you all, guys, for the sake of Allah. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the unconditional love. May Allah keep blessing you, loving you all in a special way. Please, don't forget to check out on my YouTube. This is Golden Ash TV. Of course, Ashura Mtale fans page on Facebook, and then Ashura Mtale official page on Instagram, and then Ashura Mtale on TikTok. Yes. So guys, see you around. Probably I might be showing up on TikTok tomorrow. May Allah accept you, Rabbi Amin. So see you around anytime I show up. And I'll be giving you the exact time that is when I'll be showing up during Ramadan. I just want to be showing up like every day. May Allah accept. I think it'll be Bada Zohor, because I don't want to get into the evenings, because that's when people are trying to prepare for iftar. And then Then Tarawih. So I think Brother Zuhur, may Allah accept your Rabbi, that's when I'll be showing up. I do love you all for the sake of Allah. Thank you so much for being around. Please don't forget to share this important message. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Guys on YouTube, please don't hesitate to subscribe. That really means a lot. I do love you all, my family. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May Allah keep blessing you and loving you all in a special way. Ciao, ciao for now. Oh.